Hello everyone and welcome back to Starbound. My name's Corsa and today we're going to continue work on the USCM Correctional Facility. And today we're going to be working on the Asylum, and if we finish that in a relatively quick amount of time, we're going to go back up to the surface and build the guard towers. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. And I just want to say thank you to all of you for the continued support that you've been giving me. All the likes, all the comments and suggestions. You know, you've all been very good to me, I have to say. But anyways, this part of the build is I'm basically copying what I did on the other side with the cell block. Except for instead of having concrete cells, these actually have a solid white background with the outpost concrete between them. And that's simply all the Asylum is just more rooms. And when I put it like that, I think all of my builds are just more rooms, but that's well beside the point. So I lit it up just for recording's sake. I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to just watch a black screen with me flying around in it. And yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything else to talk about the Asylum. But I know I do finish up the Asylum and get up top for the guard towers. Oh, and one other thing, I do lay it out. When I say I lay it out exactly like the cell block, I meant exactly like the cell block. There are some differences, but not too much. Oh yeah, for example, the lights, I'm actually putting fluorescent lights inside of each cell. I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're cells, but I mean, meh? I don't know what to call them. Oh, and there was one of the changes that I made to it. So I filled in the rooms and the central hallway because there wasn't an exit on either side of it, so it didn't make sense for it to be a hallway all the way through. It gave me 7 extra rooms. And I also added sort of a nurse's station at the top center of the build. So the people who are taking care of the patients in this ward, you know, have a place that, you know, basically a safe room, as it were. See, I'm also using the modern sliding doors, just because they have sort of a cleaner, more institutional feel to them. And when I do the detail pass, I'm considering also changing up the backgrounds just a little bit more, but I very well just could keep them the same as well. So the guard towers, they're kind of neat. I kind of based them on the the Apex towns. Not too much on them, mainly because I didn't want to make it exactly like them, but it's close. Mine actually makes it look like the people can move up and down the tower instead of just being stuck in the top of the tower, unlike the Apex towns, where it's just flat out, they're stuck in the top of the tower in a little glass bubble. I also do add turrets, cameras, and the like. just to make it seem like it's a more secure facility. And once I'm done with this and I've decided I'm not going to do anything more to it, I mirror the entire build on the other side. Which, you know, is more difficult than it seems because I was copying it block for block and I didn't have a picture of it. So I had to keep flying back and forth. But I put it the same distance away from the structure as the other side. I counted fences to make sure, you know, it's the same height, an exact block for block copy of the other build. You know, it made my job a little bit easier when I was making it, but on the other hand, it was more tedious to make it because I free-handed the first one. And, you know, I tried to write down all the measurements. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm just sitting here as I'm writing down the measurements of everything, and then I still end up having to fly back and forth because I wrote down some stuff wrong. You know, I'm only human. But yeah, I mean, that's this in a nutshell. I mean, every army base does deserve its own little, guard towers. That's what these are called, guard towers. Yeah, I think once I get past that tower, like, the central part of the tower is where I messed up on the measurements. But as soon as I got that sorted out, it went fairly well. And one last check. Everything's fine, throw in some lights, and we're good. Alright, well that's all the time I have for today. I feel like I got a good amount accomplished. I finished off the structure of the asylum portion of the prison, and I finished the guard towers on the outskirts of the prison. And I think they look pretty darn good. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe. I am running a daily Starbound series, and if you haven't checked it out, look at my Big Pharma series. Especially the newer episodes, they're going pretty good. But anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, whatever it is, leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have yourselves a very good day.